guys, welcome back to Kevin Creates and another Plan With Me video. Today I'm going to be setting up October's monthly overview and the dashboard, as well as probably the first week in my personal planner as well as in my business planner. Oh, it's finally here. We've been anxiously awaiting the JacmoBlue sticker kits to come. I mentioned them in my last video. I'm so excited, guys. I'm actually over the moon. Canada Post takes so long with everything, but this was well worth the wait. So before I get into setting up those dashboards and the monthly overviews, I do want to quickly just show you some of the beautiful artwork. I'm going to plug her Etsy store below. 10 out of 10 recommend, man. She's so sweet. Her customer service is like above and beyond. I would give her like 20 out of 10 stars if I could, let's be honest. But I just wanted to show you a couple of the designs that we're going to be like working with over the coming months. How beautiful they are. Oh my God. Like, look at those colors, man. Just gorgeous. I won't take you through every single one that I got, but she does them for Hobonichi. She does them for obviously the Plum. Like she's got all kinds of different layouts, different sizes. She does them for the A5s and the 7x9s and the 8x11s, like whatever you can think of. Basically, she has for all these different things. So go check her out. Her stuff is beautiful. I've already picked out the ones that I'm doing for the months for both of those planners, but I'm so excited to use them all. I also ordered, she's so sweet. She threw in a couple cute little strips of like washi style stickers. And then one with like the days of the week in color gradient, which is beautiful. She's so sweet, man. So I decided to order some of her deco stickers, the voodoo ones for October, because I thought that was kind of like fun for Halloween. So she's got some really cute little designs on there. So we are going to be using those. But I also ordered some, she's got some like sale ones or like ones that she's not continuing to print anymore. So I bought a bunch of those. I thought these ones would be kind of pretty. These like flowers to plug in one of the weeks, maybe up in that like top section. Some washi strips. They match some of the kits that I've got in there. Yeah, just beautiful, man. I absolutely love her stuff. So super recommend, highly recommend. If you have a Plum planner, if you have a Hobonichi, go check her out. Beautiful stuff. So for my personal planner for October, straight out the gate, we had a little oopsie, okay? So for the actual month, I mean, like the dashboard is fine. I'm happy with the dashboard. We set these up when I very first got the planner. So, oh my God, how are we going on 6 months? Oh, time has flown. Anyway, I did the alcohol ink circles for my goals up the top, which we are used to. I love those. I'm leaving them. Birthdays and events. Again, I do have one of my best friend's birthdays is this month. I've got a bunch of things on the go for October, so I did want to leave that. I'm still absolutely loving writing down the books I'm reading. We'll do like a little September, not even a recap. Oh my God, maybe we will. We're bouncing around here. So I'm leaving that as is. I'm not going to jinx myself putting anything on this page. We'll get to why I'm disgruntled over that, but the whoopsie that we had. So before I ordered all of these like beautiful sticker kits that came from JacmoBlue, this is kind of what got me into the sticker kits in the first place. I was like seeing other people's videos and their layouts, and they all had these cute little stickers for their monthlies and just kind of dressed them up a bit. And again, we've seen some of my like previous months. I just wasn't doing anything like that when I decided to put stickers on, just because it was so like sparse. But like, yeah, really haven't been doing anything with them. And I love the looks of it, like naked. I love the look when people do something with them, just make them pretty. So that's what kind of led me down the rabbit hole to go on Etsy to find these like creators that make them for the Plum. I'll show you the kit that we're gonna use. And so once I decided on the kit, this is her October kit. If you're in the, well, I guess we're in October now anyway, so it's a little bit late. But anyway, take a look at her stuff. This is the one that she'd had set aside already for October. I think the colors are perfect for fall. So I was like, ooh, I super want to use that for my personal planner. Well, it doesn't really match with the whole like tealy vibe that we have, because I do use, I chose the color tabs for my personal one instead of the neutral like I did in my business. So I'm like, well, that's not going to match. So I thought I would start like taking the stickers off. Easy peasy? No, not easy peasy. It's actually started like ripping up parts of the paper. Same thing with another sticker that I had down. I think it was like a hideous little turkey or something that I didn't want there anymore. So I was just like, well, fuck, what am I supposed to do, man? Like that doesn't go. I want to be able to use the ones that obviously actually go with this kit. So I had a light bulb moment. actually photocopied October's out of my business planner. So the only difference with this one is that for whatever reason, I must have had a brain fart. My business planner has a Sunday start, which I don't love. I personally prefer a Monday start. As a planner, literally at work, like in SAP, we use Monday start for all of our maintenance. Like I prefer Monday. Monday makes more sense to me. So the only thing about my business planner is I've got that Sunday for whatever brain fart reason. I just didn't have it set up. So it looks a little bit different because of that in here. And then because I'm so OCD, like this one down here obviously has the Monday start because that's what this layout's supposed to be. So I like right down to that part, I have it like photocopied. I've got it printed and cut, ready to kind of paste in. So it's going to look a little bit patchworky, I guess is like the best way to describe it. But I just think that once I get all the stickers and stuff in there, it'll be a little less hokey looking. I'm hoping anyway. But that's my solution for it because, like I said, it just was not. It's just not working. I really, really, really want to use the sticker kit. So that's one thing that we are going to be doing for this month. I think I'll show you both. I'll show you both and then I'm just going to like hyper speed through setting both of them up so that you guys don't have to sit and listen to me talk too much about each one. But that's what we're going to do for October for my personal planner. I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Again, I absolutely love her kits. So I'm very excited to get that one in my personal planner. And then we will also set up this first week. I've already got those kind of set aside. Stick with the people who pull out the magic from you and not the madness. And then since I have my final post-op on Tuesday with my surgeon, I should be fully cleared to get back to the gym to do all the things. So for the weekly overview, basically, I just want to have all the fitness things on there. And you know, we like our sparkles. So that's going to be what we're doing for next week, this week, whatever. Our weekly overview in this one. And so I think I touched on this last time. We'll get into a little bit of September. I'm so frustrated with this week. But I am actually going to use Monday in this one instead of just having that one day. And again, I think we went over this last week. I can't remember if I actually glued it up with you guys on here or not, but I decided to just scrap that whole final page. It's just a lot of effort for me and not really worth the effort as far as I'm concerned. So I think from now on, when I only have one day of the week, especially with this layout where like Sunday is so small, the weekends are so small, I'm writing it off. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like find things to use up all the space. I'm just taping the pages together and we'll use it in the following month. So that is what we're gonna do for October. This week. Okay. As you could see, I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday blocked off. I think I've already talked about this when I was doing my setup for September. Literally did my whole theme mapped around obviously the mint color, but also Sephora because I discovered Sephora. I got myself a ticket. I was so excited. Literally my life is revolved around this. I jinxed myself because there was a hurricane in Florida on Friday. It actually moved a little bit inland. There was like a tropical storm that hit Georgia and Atlanta specifically. So my flight was no issue. I had no problem getting into Atlanta on Thursday. There was crazy like winds and rain and stuff Friday or Thursday night. So just basically ended up staying in the hotel, like ordered food, didn't do a whole lot, went to bed super early because I was like anticipating getting up and going to Sephora because Sephora had emailed us several times on Thursday saying, hey, we're like watching the weather. We'll let you know by Thursday night kind of thing, like whether or not we're go. They sent us an email at like 10 o'clock on Thursday night saying, yep, we're good. It's a green light. We're just gonna push your guys' session back by an hour. Mine was the only session that ended up getting canceled 3 hours beforehand. So I'd already gotten up, gotten ready, was literally like eating breakfast when we got the email saying, you know what, never mind, we cancel. Sorry, we'll give you a refund, go home. So I was so upset. Obviously everybody from my group was like just fucking devastated because I mean, I came from out of country, right? Like I literally flew from Canada down to Georgia. We had people that were coming from, there's people coming from like Bermuda. We had other Canadians. We had people from like the west coast of the States. Literally just people came from all over. So it was just devastating. And I almost feel like I jinxed it for being so excited and like setting my month around it. This is when I was like finally cleared from stuff and I was like on the mend. So super disappointed. ain't that some shit? I had to fly home basically like empty-handed, just so frustrated. So I'm not even going to do like a predictive mood board for October. I don't want to jinx anything else. I've got a bunch on the go for the month, and I've just like learned my lesson. I'm so upset. I'm still actually so upset about Sephora. It's Sunday, it's still fresh. But that's why we are not going to be doing that anymore. So I will continue doing the books I'm reading. I'm not going to do a predictive mood board with things that are coming up because best laid plans of mice and men, they say. The other thing I don't think I'm going to do, I think I showed you guys last time I was doing like the no spend and then the fully vegetarian. I did not stay up on it because I just don't like the way that it looked. I don't like the way it turned out. The sticker paper that I'm using is beautiful. It's that beautiful matte paper, but it soaks up ink beautifully compared to anything else. So like whatever you're using is super, super vivid. None of my highlighters come up these colors when I'm like using them on my habit tracker, but they are blinging on here for whatever reason. So I just don't feel like doing that anymore. I'm just gonna keep tracking the no spend days. I'm just not gonna be eating meat. I'm gonna do full vegetarian, and then I don't have to worry about tracking it because there it is. Oh yes, okay. And if you're seeing this and you're looking at the books and seeing like what a garbage ending pissed, The Waiting Usurper was a very interesting, like captivating book up until the ending. The ending made me so mad. Oh my God. I was like literally threw my iPad down. I was just like, what in the actual fuck? So if you're gonna read it, please just know the ending sucks. Not impressed. Not a happy camper with that. But we are now finished up with September. Again, I've glued those pages together. I'm not bothering with the one day for that entire week. Like that's just, no. No thank you. That's too much effort for me. I don't want that. So I'll finish off my protein. Once I'm actually done eating for the day, I will tick off all the things that I've been doing. I started using a new pen. Ooh, did I show you guys all the new pens yet? Oh, I don't think I did. Hold on. Okay. So I got myself some new pens for the journaling. Now this is because I now have a Hobonichi. Well, I already had a Hobonichi from this year. I got it for Christmas from my mom. I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do with it. I kind of like picked away. That's gonna be a whole separate video when I set up my new Hobonichi. I'll kind of show you my old one. But in order to get ready and like practice for the new Hobonichi so that I make the most of it, because it's gonna be kind of like a journaling spot more than anything, I wanted to try some pens. Michael's, my local Michael's, had a sale on pens. So I decided to buy a bunch of them. I won't get into them too much in this one. I will probably go more into them in the Hobonichi one because I was actually like testing each one. But I prefer super, super thin like nibs. That's just what I find best for my personal writing. So I got a 0.05, which is like itsy bitsy teeny weeny. I don't think I've ever had a pen that small. This one is, I think it's 0.28, 0.2, okay, so 0.25 mil. I have a 6-pack of these because I love this one so, so much. I'm sorry, like you can't even see the bottoms. That was not the least bit helpful, was it? Hello, focus. There they are. So anyway, they've got them all in the caps. Some of them are the Staedtler pigment liners. I've got a couple sizes of those. And then I've got the Pigma Micron in like the kind of variety pack for those. And then the other one that kept coming up on Michael's was the Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner. And I'm like, I think I have those already. I do. That's usually what I use when we're doing our little section here for smoke-free, no-spend body battery, whatever, like for me to separate. I realized that I have a couple of the black ones. So I thought that I would give them the old college try in here to see if I liked the way that they wrote. I love it. So you can tell what was my old pen, which is just like that basic ballpoint. The one that I've shown before, it's that Pentel, the RSVP in fine. Again, I still really like this one, but I'm loving the Tri Plus Fine Liner in this right now. I find it's doing a beautiful job with my writing as well. My writing just seems to be better in it. So I might bounce back and forth, but for now that's what I'm using. So that's why you'll see like a little bit of a difference in obviously inks there. So yeah, September done. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of September. But yeah, gonna get October set up. I will show you all the different pens in my Hobonichi setup. I know that I said I would exclusively use Plum paper, and for my planning, I'm standing by it. I'm just using my Plum, but I'm so excited about the Hobonichi for kind of like a journaling one. We'll show you in a different video. So for now, I'm just gonna get right into it. I am going to start setting up these two. I'll just quickly show you my business planner. I forgot to put my phone on D&D again. So we just have 1,000,001 notifications here, sorry. And if you hear it vibing, that's why. Okay, so I think I quickly showed you this one before. Trying to use up stickers that I got from like a sticker book. I am really loving this layout for my business one. But yeah, this was the printable one that I got from JacmoBlue in the first place. Just so smitten with like how crisp and clean and beautiful I think that the kit makes it look, and especially for my business planner, I just love it. I absolutely fucking love it. So I'm really excited to use those other ones. So anyway, this has been my business one so far. I'm adoring it. My favorite part is honestly the fact that I have the exact same amount of space for every single day of the week. I get to do my weekly dump over here, make this week your bitch. So I just kind of like, I can pick and pull stuff as I go. I've got my tracker there. I obviously haven't filled it out this week yet. That's on my to-do for today. But I've got my like pluses and deltas, primary focuses, kind of anything I have on the go. LOL, nope. Out of office, might as well have been in office because what a fucking waste of time and money and energy that was. Sigh, sigh, sigh. But yeah, I'll set up. I'm gonna do the same thing. I just feel like that is such a waste of paper for me personally, and I don't want to have to bounce back and forth, especially in this one. So I'm going to tape those ones together like I did in my other one, and then I'm just gonna straight up use. Yeah, I'm gonna do the exact same thing as in my personal one. I'm just gonna use my Monday for that first week. Oh yes, okay. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Like, they're just so friggin' pretty. This is another one of those kits. So this is the one I'm going to use to set up October. So this is again the neutral. This is what the neutral dash looks like. And in my September, this is again where I first started using those like printable ones for hers. So this was the first printable. Where did it go? Yeah, I'm gonna cover up September. That's okay, that's why I had this sticker kit out. Sorry, it just took me a second there. So I'm gonna take September because I don't have September left to do in either one of these planners, obviously. I'm gonna take September, I'm gonna cover up over here. But yeah, I actually love using a kind of like a mix of the two. So mix of the normal planner dashboard, which has got like your 3 spots for the goals, but then also using that neutral dash, which has those squares. I really like this for my personal use, for my business one. But I've got, yeah, the 3 main things for the month. My must do, my should do, my nice to do list. I've got my plus and delta highlights. So again, at month's end, so probably like tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'll go through each one of my weeks. I'll grab what my like highlights were for my pluses. I'll grab the highlights for the deltas so that I know kind of what to look out for next month. Haven't done anything on this page yet. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it as is. This might start being a place where I just kind of like, instead of just like having them on my note page, which I do here, like maybe I'll just start dumping everything in here, like all my notes for what I want to do business wise. And then that way I can like pull them in over here. Anyway, we're not sure, but I just love that so much. For October, I am using this design of hers here. So I'm going to turn on my podcast and start doing both of these. And I'll hyperspeed through it so that you don't have to listen to it as we go. I'll start with this one. Okay. Camera died part of the way through, so I missed setting up some of it, but here's the gist of it for the personal planner. Like I said, I love her kits. It's just so like clean and colorful, but also minimalistic, if that makes sense. Like I just feel like it's not super busy. Oh my god, it's just beautiful. It just makes me like excited to use it. I love JacmoBlue. Like I said, I will plug her stuff down below. Please go check her out if you have a Hobonichi, if you have Plum paper. Basically, if you have any planner and you were like interested in any of the kits that I showed you, she's got so many different designs. Like that was just a small fraction of them. I have more coming with like the complete kits because like I showed you on the other one, I actually liked combining the two dashboards for my business planner. So yeah, here we are. October. Monthly overview set up. We have got the week. So on the weekly, like I said, the battery died, but I got my quote put on there. I've got my workout and my yoga and my running on there because I'm going to start that this week after my appointment. I'm so excited. I do want to start tracking the junk food, and for this, it's not just going to be even like takeout at this point. I actually want to track things like pizza, ice cream, burgers and fries, like that kind of stuff. Like not necessarily like junk food. I don't love thinking in terms of like, as people will put it, like morality when it comes to food, like good and bad, whatever. But I will say like nutrient dense. So basically when I'm having less nutrient dense meals, and I can tell by looking at my like habit tracker which days I had less nutrient dense meals. And that's like mostly honestly because of the protein. So the higher the protein, probably the chances are good that I wasn't eating too like poorly on those days, but like 69, 66, 61, you know that I wasn't having like crazy nutritious meals there. 57, guaranteed not. Even if we're looking at, yeah, oh my god, it was a lot of eating out. But even if you're looking at my travel days, the days that I was away, like that 44 grams of protein, that is not enough, fam. That is not enough. 38. So anyway, I want to start tracking my less nutrient dense days. I think that that's kind of important. This evolves every month. We already know this. So I'm just plugging in my post-op. I'm so excited. Hopefully full clearance. I'm starting to feel better, so that'll be nice just to have my surgeon's blessing to like try to get back into the swing of things. So anyway, I think that's the only things that I really have on the schedule for this week. Yeah, everything is next week, which we will film before I go. I'm probably gonna do a couple weeks because again, I've got a lot of like travel coming up. Oh my god, and that's another thing I love about this like overview. Flight, matchy, matchy, flight, matchy, matchy, ugh, flight to work, meh. Yeah. Oh my god, I love this. And then I've still got some like extra stickers for anything else that does come up. Still deciding what I'm gonna do with those. I might put them on this page. That part's gonna be like a work in progress. That we're not sure about yet. But oh my god, I love that monthly overview. So we've got them set up. It's next week, ready to rock. And same thing in this one. I've got some of the like carryover, as you guys already know, I do my like carryover monthly goals. So I will plug those in probably tomorrow, mostly because I'm tired right now, man. I'm always exhausted after travel. Takes the, yeah. What is with the sirens? Sirens at the beginning and sirens at the end of this, man. I think it's a sign to shut her down, but I'll do this off camera and then maybe throughout the month, like I'll show you as it goes. This is literally just what I did to set up the week. This one I keep a lot more simple, but I add my plus and deltas. I separate those two so that I feel like I have double the space. It organizes it a little bit better for me. I live right by like a fire hall, so that explains some of the sirens. Anyway, now that they are gone again, yeah, so for my again, for my work planner, oh yeah, I need to put in one last thing. So I have my own like habit tracker that I made. I made this on Excel basically to copy what it looks like in my Plum paper. But this is just for me to track basically what I've worked on throughout the day and throughout the week really. I've got like a breakdown of that. Again, I've mentioned this in like my other video, which was, I think, straight up just like setting this one up. But anyway, this is what, oh, look at how pretty that is. It's just so colorful and so pretty. I don't have anything lined up yet work-wise for the month. I'll plug that in as I go. This is my first week. I'm gonna set that up probably tomorrow. I'm just exhausted today. I don't feel like it today. But that is my new monthly kits, dashboards done, monthly overview done, next week done, aka starting tomorrow, and then I will pick away at the rest of it as we go. If you are still here, thank you so much for staying with me until the end of the video. If you did like this, if you got any inspiration, if you enjoyed any of it at all, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell and you'll be notified every time we do have a new video. Primarily seems to be planning videos because that is like the thing that I'm most consistent about and I've always been most consistent about. But sometimes you get some art projects splash in there. Sometimes you might get a little bit of organization stuff. Sometimes you never know. You just never know what you're gonna get here. We mostly planning, let's be honest, mostly planning videos. So I will see you guys next week with setting up probably the next 2 weeks because we have some travel coming up. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna do this week? Ooh. I am gonna set up my new Hobonichi as well. So there'll be a couple videos coming your way this week. Thank you so much for your time. If you do use any like monthly kits or you have any subscriptions, let me know down below. I'm always looking for suggestions. I love supporting, especially like small artists, not even necessarily local. I mean, I subscribe to one company that's in Australia, a little ways away from where I am here. Again, JacmoBlue, she is down in the States. So yeah, if you just, any good suggestions, I don't even mind where they come from. I don't mind paying for shipping and duties and all that good stuff. I just like art, and the stickers have just opened up a whole new world for me, especially for the Hobonichi now too. That's gonna be a lot of stickers, I think. So hope you're having a good week. Hope you have a good week ahead of you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.